Guys, hell yeah. All right, we're going to keep this show on the road. This next comic, he's his house favorite at the Zebra Room. He performs all over L.A. Let's give a big hand for Sergio, everybody. Sergio, here he is. Come on.
I'm like the complete opposite of Jackson. I'm short because God thought that'd be funny. He just thought it'd be like a good joke and everything. By the way, I'm not trying to put pressure on you guys. But that's my dad in the audience right there, so if you guys don't laugh, I am not allowed to come home. So there's no pressure on you guys. And I know there's usually like a lot of pressure because I used to go to a lot of open mics, I still do. And like, I'll be honest with you guys, it's pressure for both the comedian going up doing stand-up and the people watching because like some people scare the living shit out of me when they come up. Because they're not like doing like a stand-up routine, they're doing like a fucking quote by quote Unabomber like recital, They scare the crap out of me. So like sometimes you could be like in those audiences, you'll be sitting next to like, the next big comedian, and all of a sudden you're sitting next to like a serial killer. You don't know. It's a gamble when you go to these shows. But I like to get to know my audience. Sorry, I'm gonna ask you a quick question, my man. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Where were you during 9/11?
My second grade classroom.
Second grade classroom. Okay, all right. Nice. Were they talking about it during that time? I heard it was really bad that day.
Yeah, the vibe was not great.
The vibe was off.
I was in South Florida, which is like, not anywhere near where 9/11 happened. Yeah. And a lot of parents were picking their children up from school because they were like, we might be next in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask, do you ever think like someone's in that building like, fuck man, I wish I could just die, and then like they saw the plane? Yeah. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm manifesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's fucked up. Come on. I can tell that's good to tell the age of the audience. If someone's like, well, you made a 9/11 joke. It's like, okay, you were clearly there. You're a buzzkill. But honestly, I'm like a lot of people that do stand up. I dropped out of college. So this is pretty much like one of my last resorts before I go to OnlyFans. And like, I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure I can get away with doing like feet pics. Because I could just shave my feet to get a good pedicure and like no one's gonna know. And like we live in the day and age of feet. Have you guys noticed that? Like it's weirder to hear someone say they're more into boobs than they are into feet. I mean, at least as a guy. At least the people I talk to. Okay, fuck all y'all. Anyways. Oh, this sucks. Seems weird. No. But no, honestly, when I was growing up, I wanted to get into business. And I was my life goal was actually to be a manager of a Yogurtland. Because I fucking love yogurt. But like recently, like they changed their policies on me. They started saying like you can only get one sample cup when you go. They got rid of like most of the flavors I really like. They don't let me smoke crack in the bathroom anymore, which is like a fucking deal breaker because I gotta go to McDonald's and they don't let me smoke crack, or I gotta smoke crack with the rest of the crackheads. And like that don't feel fucking safe at all. And like I feel like I'm judged at McDonald's. Like now they're starting to recognize me. You know how like low you feel when like, oh hey, it's you. It's like, oh fuck. Because they see like thousands of faces and then they gotta fucking see you and they're like, oh I know you. And I know why they know me. I'm always the guy that asks for like the pickles to be taken out of the burger. Like, oh my god, it's him. It's the fucking guy that can't eat a vegetable in his diet for one fucking meal. He's got to have us take out the one healthy thing in the I don't know if pickles are healthy, but for me it's but that's just me. I don't know if you guys can guess, but I did theater in college too, which for my friends, that's like how they describe me to people, like, oh yeah, he's a theater kid, like, hey, don't mind him, he's just a theater kid. It's like, just say gay. Like we're taking fucking extra steps to say gay. It's like, oh yeah, my friend over here, Devin, theater kid. And it's like, no, come on now. I mean, like, think about it like, no, we're just taking next steps, come on. Like, have you ever heard someone say the word DEI in a sentence? You know what they're really going for. They're just taking extra steps, like, okay, Grandpa, you should just, I'm gonna let that one go. I'm gonna move on from that one. But I went to my doctor, and it's like going to visit my local bully, because like it's nothing but bad news with that guy, Fun fact: if you're fat, that's all you're gonna like get diagnosed with. Like any problem you have in your life, that's just like, oh yeah, it's just because you're fat. It's like, doc, my knee's hurting. Maybe you wouldn't be hurting if you weren't so fat. It's like, okay, doc, I'm real sad. No, Burger King has raised its prices. It's like, doc, I just got shot and I'm bleeding out, and it's like, oh, maybe you wouldn't be such an easy target if you weren't so fat. It's like, what? I'm gonna wrap it up with this. I went to Japan last year. It's a beautiful country. But I realized like America is pretty accommodating for people like me. Again, fat. Because like anywhere I went, it was like a debate. Like, am I gonna fit if I walk in here? You know, like, is this gonna work? Like I was at a restaurant and they're very nice, and maybe to a T, because like eventually I just started like eating a bunch of like plates, thinking it's a buffet. And the guy comes up to me, he's like, "Sir, this is not a buffet. You've been eating everybody else's plate." I'm like, "Well, shit." At least he waited until like my third plate. Well, I was like, "Okay, cool." But I got into an elevator with my brother, and you know we're two portly gentlemen. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard an elevator like shake and struggle before it even start. It's like, oh no. And like 2 other Americans got in the elevator, which by the way, I'm assuming they're American because they also were fat. Like they got in an elevator and I swear to God, it's like the first time I heard an elevator talk. And it just said, "Please get the fuck off of me, you fat ass." And that's the fastest I ran out of an elevator, so thank you guys.
Keep it going for Sergio, guys. Come on. Where's Sergio's dad? Sergio's dad? Oh, was that a joke?